Hello everyone, welcome to the final of my Glyos 101 style videos, or whatever this series was. This is the big announcement. This is the winner of the Glyos giveaway. First off, thank you to everyone who entered and participated. I know it was frustrating for some because I was a little bit cryptic with one number in particular, which we will discuss. But I do hope it was fun. I do hope the little scavenger hunt was at least enjoyable and was, I don't know, somehow entertaining for everyone who participated, at least a little bit. So, before we begin, this was much bigger than I expected it to be. You know, I got over 300 entries for the contest, and I didn't even think that many people would watch the Glyos videos. So, I'm glad that everyone has been giving it a try, and everyone has been getting interested in this little independent group of toy producers that I happened to feature that week. They're all very good at what they do. They're all extremely creative and very cool people that I've met. And they really do deserve the attention. They really put out a good product. And it's just so cool that you can make your own toy line now. I love that people are doing that. So, thank you to everyone who has been interested and those who have gone out of their way to go get Glyos on their own. I hope you've been enjoying the endeavor. So, let's discuss. As the contest rules were, I was looking for single-digit numbers all on their own, all by themselves, that I hid throughout my Glyos giveaway, or my Glyos 101 videos. In particular, whenever Kamen Rider Gills appeared on screen, a number was spoken. I wanted the sequence that all of his appearances formed. Now, the one everyone had trouble with was the first video for Outlanders. I was very cryptic on that number, and for specifically why. I didn't want every number to be like, oh, that's the number, write that down. I wanted a thinker in there. And some people thought I gaffed so bad on the editing, they were guessing numbers that weren't on screen when Gills was there. Just if it was said in the video, that's probably what it was. I hope I'm right. So there was a lot of entries I had to disqualify because they could not pass that test. And there are some I had to qualify because they were actually listening closer than I was, which is kind of embarrassing. The actual number sequence I was looking for was 8213105. That was what I intentionally seeded into the videos. Now, there are other intentional distractions. I use the word together, but that's not a standalone number, that's a syllable. And I mentioned, in the last video, I mentioned IG-88, a character from Star Wars. And that's not a single-digit number, so that wouldn't be acceptable either. Some people did kind of fall into those traps, though. So, the 8 one was actually during a line where I had mentioned, talking about an anomaly figure, which is a little minifigure that Outlanders makes with, looks like a bunch of worms squirming together. I mentioned it looks like something I ate at a Star Wars LARP. And you will notice from, yes, that is kind of a trickery. Yes, I hid it as an actual word, but it was standalone. It is single digit, so I wanted it to be cryptic. But you'll notice by that enormous gaffe of geekdom, Klingon in Star Wars, I don't always follow my own script. Sometimes I just kind of go. So every now and then I mention a number somewhere else. I mentioned a word that could have been a number. And instead of the obvious number, people went with that one that I accidentally put there. So, yeah, there were more qualifying numbers than I intended. So for 3 of them, a 4 was also acceptable, and for 1 of them, a 1 was also acceptable, due to my own flubbing. So, any combination of those ended up being my winners. I had almost 200 entries that ultimately gave me a correct code. That became troublesome. See, what I wanted to do was take them all on a piece of paper and put them in a big hat and sort them all out. Number 1, I don't have a hat big enough for 190 pieces of paper. Number 2, everyone formatted the email a little bit differently, so there was no way for me to get like a quick copy paste, like a quick filter to get all of them all at once and make it easy to print. And 3, I kind of asked for the wrong information to make this simple. You know, you ask for name and town they're in. You know, then it's a copy paste thing. So rather than looking up 190 zip codes, what we did, and this, so I wanted there to be more transparency, but this is what we had to go with. We've taken all the successful entries. Everyone who gave me a code. It's 190 total. We pulled up a number generator, and told it pick a random number between 1 and 190, and whatever number that is in my list of Gmail emails, that's the winner. So, without any further ado, the winner of the Glyos giveaway is... I have no drum roll for this. Spencer from Brandon, Florida. Congratulations, Spencer. You've got a bunch of Glyos goodies on the way, and I will be with you in the next couple days to discuss, get your full address, and I will get these out to you as soon as possible. And who knows, you might have won a little bit more than I said you would be. So take a look in the box when you get it. There's some surprises. So and trust me, the first time I do a contest open to anyone in the world, and it ends up being a guy 3 hours from here, I swear to God, it was kind of disappointing for me too. But that's the way the random number rolled. He rolled 125, and that's the number it was. So, but I hope everyone at least had fun. I hope this was an enjoyable little scavenger hunt to go on. And if I do another contest in the future, it will be in the same vein. I will make you work for it a little bit, but I'll try to make it a fun way, and I will try to be a lot more careful with it next time. So, again, thank you to everyone who participated. I hope everyone continues to enjoy Glyos. It will show up on this channel from time to time. And who knows, there may be another contest somewhere down the line. I will see you then.